So what is branding? Branding is the promise, pledge, commitment. It's what you stand for and stand against. Now, here's the reality. You need to stand against. You have to offend somebody, not to be offensive, but so you can understand this ain't for everybody. I have one client, and all I told her is, listen, if you are communicating to those boomer women, speak to the boomer women. Tell them you're speaking to the boomer women. That doesn't mean somebody else can't come in who might be a Z or a millennial or a Gen X. That just simply means that you're talking to boomer women. When I'm talking to people in branding, I'm talking to small businesses that are already selling stuff online, that are trying to figure out how do they get paid more, faster, at a higher rate repeatedly for higher prices. How do they do that? How do they show up? And I give them the secret sauce, and the secret sauce part of it here is your ability to piss somebody the off. Yes, and I don't mean on purpose. I don't mean to be offensive. I mean to let them know this ain't for you. When there's a conversation among, let's say, Latino women, my black A don't need to be up in there. It said a conversation for Latino women. When there's a conversation among black men, other white women don't need to be there. Why? That ain't for them. It was not their invite. When we have cat lovers community, why are the dog people walking in? Why are the parrot people walking in? Everybody has their community, and it's a good thing. There's a great book out there called We're All Weird. It's my favorite business book ever. It's by Seth Godin, who is a marketing genius and a multi-time best-selling author. And the reason I love We're All Weird is that's the community we're in. We're in this group of micro niches. I have a micro niche right now, and a micro niche is something that's a smaller group. Think of it like this. If you've heard of Star Wars, right? And you might have heard of the Ewoks, the little teddy bears. So if they have an Ewok community, that is a micro niche of Star Wars. What about Star Trek? Star Trek, if you had a Klingon community, which is one of the groups, the races, the group in Star Trek, Klingon, Kapla, that's a sub-community. Or Vulcans, a sub-community. What I want you to understand is a micro niche is that. And what we've become is these micro niches. We're not just sci-fi. We're Harry Potter people who are bad wizards. Or if it's, you can tell I'm not part of the Harry Potter group, right? Or if you're talking about the Lord of the Rings, we are these little bitty micro groups who might be the elves. Okay, so the idea is, what micro group can you make? I have a micro group in politics for liberals who are trying to get clarity in the midst of Trumpism and what to do and how to calm down. It's called the Clarity Group. And that Clarity Group is designed specifically for that group. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. That's where your brand needs to be. Where is your brand at? I'm talking to those people who may not have the biggest budgets or who may not be the biggest corporate, but they're trying to figure out a way, how do they stand out from 100% of everybody else? And how do they become exceptional, and why that's so important, and why it's also important for people to not understand you. It's okay. It's our group that gets it. We get us, everybody else, that's where you need to be. That's how you do this. Join my Badass Emotional Branding. It's in the link in my homepage as well as in the description here. You'll see what I'm talking about. Just 1 year, within literally days, but you join for a year, you will be blown away at how much you stand out closer in your products and services in your business.